Became the assistant pastor in your present. Then I told her, I said, thank God for me. I came when the fire and the energy was fresh, and I queued myself to him. Before people will say 1, 2, I don't start to prophesy. Before they will say 1, 2, God has started using me in the miraculous. Still under them, there were some pastors and elders there that I met. But God helped me to tap the grace that is there. I didn't come out empty. I didn't come out empty. I don't know if you are getting me. I didn't come out empty. The thing is not only in the physical realm or people giving you only. That is inclusive. But the spiritual aspect, if you find favor, you carry spirit. You contact spirit. You contact grace to function. Are you still with me? And in that meeting, that 2010 meeting, I cannot forget. After preaching, after doing deliverance, a lady was there that came from America. She carried one young baby. I didn't know she came from America. I didn't know her before. As we closed, I was about to leave. She blocked me. She first pushed the young girl to me. The young girl was saying things I was not able to hear. So I just greeted her. I was like, how are you? How are you? She was speaking some kind of language I was unable to hear. Black, small picking like that. And then the lady walked to me and said, sir, pastor, I want you to pray for me. Pray for me. I said, what do you want prayer for? She said, just pray for me. First, she asked me of my phone number. And I said, go and meet pastor. Give me my phone number. She now said, I want to be calling you from America. That make me more angry. Because maybe I've not seen America before. So I now said, go and meet pastor. I can't give you my phone number. How can I come to a church that is not my own? You can't come and block me and say I should, and this is my spiritual father's church. You came to meet me and say I should give you phone number. I said, no, I'm not doing that. Long story cut short. The lady was okay, now pray for me. And I prayed, I said, in the name of Jesus, that thing that is in your heart, by the power of God is done. And I left. Few months later, my man of God called me. He said, son, the lady that came to meet you inside church that day. He said, she had been barren. And she's about 60 years old woman. Never born. He said, that day you came, you prayed for her. Baby you saw her with was adopted from America. She adopted the child. He said, that day you prayed for her. Something happened. Something entered. She's pregnant now. And the lady said, we should call you and let you know. And she sent her regard. With a talk of favor. Is it because I'm more anointed than my prophet? God decided to crown me with that testimony that day. We're talking about favor. Favor has its way of, have you ever been there where the same thing you are looking for, the God or the angel of the Lord comes to a church. He looked at this one and said, not be this one, not be this one, not be this one. You needed it, but he wants to give it to someone who you think does not need it more. Have you ever seen such thing? What you are in need of. This is the reason you must pay attention to this message. Factors that guarantee favor. So when the favor of God is upon a person, the first indication, the first sign that a man carry favor is number one, the regard people show you. Exodus, where I read just now, chapter number 3, verse 21. God said, I will give these people favor in the sight of the Egyptian. And it shall come to pass, when ye go, ye shall not go empty. Favor terminates emptiness, dryness, brokenness, or I don't know how to put it. When you are broke, when you are dried, when things are not there, when favor is on your life, it can never be so. It can never be so. Are you there? Exodus chapter 11 verse 3. God now confirmed his word. On the day that Israel departed, The Bible said they went to the Egyptian and began to borrow. They said, give me your thing. The Egyptian will just give them, say, carry go. So they took golds and silvers. Are you there? They took gold and silver and everything out of the house of the Egyptian just by asking. Their words became like a command. When they hear them, they cannot resist them. From today, people that should help you, people that God has planted anywhere to be of help to you, I decree they shall hear you. But your amen is not working. I said they go hear you. They will hear you. They will hear you. They will hear you. They will perform. They will perform. They will perform. They will perform. Okay, they go hear you. Exodus chapter 11 verse 3. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptian. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servant, and in the sight of the people. God gave Israel favor. Let's look at chapter number 12, Exodus chapter 12, verse 36. As they were coming out, and the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptian, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians. They gave them such thing as they require. Whenever they ask, they cannot say no. They cannot refuse. And they see native doctor, they do charm for people. Say, go talk and do. When they talk to you, you must know more. I've seen it in some of them mark their tongue, some mark their eye. When you see them, you start pitying them for nothing. When they talk, you will do it. When they are not there, you say, I'm not going to do. When they talk, you will do it. Young boys are using it now to rob people, to cheat people. Young boys, young girls, they put charm in their eye. Some of them put what they call ETO. How many of you know ETO? That they used to let their eye. They put charm in it and use it to let their eye. If they wink it for a man like this, it turns to zombie. Many of you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Wama me we ekoro one on one. They wink it. They just wink their eye like this. Wink it. Our yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, I sat down and said, anything that is in the negative, God is able to do it physically. Do you understand me? I don't need charm. I don't need that lead. I need the oil of grace. When that oil rests, when it rests on you, go up. From today, the oil of favor, as it was in the days of the Egyptian, the Israelites, while they were living in the land of Egypt, the Bible said, and I will give them favor. The Bible said when they were going, they tell Egyptian, they go to Egyptian people, please give me that your gold. Say, please carry. Give me that your silver. Carry. Give me that car. Carry. Give me that this carry. This gospel I'm preaching look like the gospel that makes you weak. Listen. Pay attention. That's why I told you there are factors. There are factors that guarantee this favor. Before you start operating in this realm, there are things you need to know from the Bible. Give me this, they give them. Give me that, they give them. And the Bible said they spoiled the Egyptian. That means they looted the Egyptian. To the extent the Egyptian became broke. They became broke at the commands of the Israelites. Give me, give me. They became broke. No, they no man broke. Because the favor of God was upon his people. From today, your helpers, they will hear you. Those that God has ordained to help you. They may be your brother, your sister, your father, your mother, strangers, those you just know, those you knew long ago.
If I hear amen, they will hear you. I said they will hear you. They will perform. When they hear, they perform. When they hear, they do. When they hear, they do. When they hear, they do it. When they hear, they will do it. As they hear, they will do it.
Just stay abroad for long, not the work. Meanwhile, there are other people. There are other people there. Before they say white men don't favor them, white women.